Hello, Void Dweller. Hello, Olga. Welcome back to Chaos Head NoaH. Oh boy, last time Takumi have gotten news that his sister may or may not be alive. We haven't seen her, and even if we do see her, that's not proof of anything. I don't know what to believe. Like, seriously. This... Like, you have literally... Hello, Fastow. Welcome to the stream. You have literally no idea what to believe. Because everything could be a lie. Literally everything. Hello, Zarmegas. Welcome to the stream. Like, I don't know how Takumi is keeping sane right now. Because I have no idea what and who to trust. Besides maybe, like, Senna and Fess. And, like, oh my god. Like, because you know they're real. Like, but, oh man. And like, how exactly do the D swords work? The delusionary sword or whatever that freaking Shogun called it. Oh my god. Like, because we seem to be operating on two different wavelengths here. We have the evil incorporated, whatever, Nozomi, like with their, okay, yeah, they're using the nodes for mind control. They want to do mind control. And yeah, mind control, yeah, could possibly make you see illusions and stuff and things that aren't there. But then again, we also have the fucking D swords, which literally materialize and can harm physical objects. And like, and Takumi can create, we know Takumi can create physical objects like the flower bed. It's like, and not only that, but like make people think they were always there. So, like, I'm trying to figure out how to parse those two things. Like, because clearly one leads into the other, but affecting the physical world, like literally making something like the D swords and the flower bed that can actually affect things. And not just people's perception of them, is a whole different ballpark. And now we have Takumi just being called out at school. Oh boy. God, I really don't know what to believe about anything! God. Okay. The silence lasted for about 10 seconds. Everyone was frozen. They all stared at me. I kept my head down as I walked through the quieted classroom and took my seat. Oh boy. As if on cue, a DQN sitting in the last row, whose name I didn't know, spoke up. Oh no. Oh god. I can't believe he's coming into school. Yeah, Onishijo, care to show us your psychic powers? And it's sad because he actually does have psychic powers. And with those two sentences, time started moving again in the classroom. Why are you even bothering? He's just an attention whore. Yuri? You think so? Didn't Yuri say it was legit? Oh yeah, that guy, that that fucking celebrity that apparently Shogun may or may not have impersonated. Yeah, right. How could I forget? That Yuri guy, I've seen him on TV before. Real awesome show, but his psychic powers are total bullshit. Yeah, so Nishijo would have to be a fake too, right? Oh god. How do they even know he's an otaku? Fucking hell, you think he wouldn't talk about those kind of things? Then again, like maybe when he was younger he tried to, and like everyone just kind of betrayed him. Oh. Hello T, welcome to the stream. Yeah, totally. All he knows how to do is bang his big blow up doll and his small plastic one. Oh God. Just saying, you know, he had the Sarah figure. Yeah, how did they see the fucking Sarah figure? Oh, the reporter's caught him with the figure. Oh, for fuck's sake. Damn it. Wow. Okay, I'm just saying this, you know, in context. Come on, lay off. Nishijo's just retarded, that's all. So be nice. Fuck you, piece of garbage. I heard that he can fly and he's got his other power. What's it called? Clairvoyance or something? Oh God, what if he uses that on me? He'd see right through my clothes. Oh God, Takumi, just leave. Nishijo, you're such a perv. Well, I mean, that's true, but not in that way. Hello, Antonio. Welcome to the stream. Oh, fuck. He's looking over here. Quick, look away before you turn to stone. Nah, don't worry about it. He's just some otaku freak. He can't hurt us. Oh, God. Yeah. It is the first game in the series, Antonio. This is hell. Yes, it is. Oh, God. This was exactly what I'd feared the most. The DQNs had their eyes on me now. It's been a week, but no one had forgotten about the uproar I'd caused. Oh, no. I was now the laughingstock of Japan. The boy who, after trying to show off his special powers to the masses, went home and slept with a figure. There was no point in protesting, saying that I'd never called myself an Esper. Truth was meaningless now. Oh no. Right now, the truth was the one story that everyone in Japan was familiar with. The story that tens of millions of people recognized to be truth. There was no fixing that. No one could. Not me, not anyone on TV, not even Shogun. Well, I mean, I think your powers might be able to fix it. I was a self-proclaimed Esper who no one would ever associate with. I was an absolutely revolting male otaku. The biggest freak anyone had ever seen. Not a single person would ever look at me with anything other than disgust. I've always hated TV shows that made fun of otakus, and now I just added fuel to the fire. Hello, Ushimiya Beatrice, welcome to the stream. I didn't have any psychic abilities. Yes, you do! I couldn't fly, I didn't have clairvoyance, I didn't have telekinesis. Well, not those abilities, but I couldn't obtain a D-sword. Yes, you can, you just... God damn it, it feels like I made a bad choice, but it's the... this is the only choice that the game would let me fucking make. God. I'd even given up on trying to save my sister just so I could save myself. Like the complete piece of shit I was. I was just an otaku that had nothing to show for his life other than his knowledge of anime, video games, and whatever other media. So it only made sense that I couldn't do it. Remy, I'm half thinking that Remy is responsible for this. I fought off my imminent mental breakdown and searched for my savior, Remy. Oh, Misumi. And when I I did, my eyes met Misumi-kun's. Only for him. Oh, dang. To immediately look away. Yup. At least he wasn't part of the crowd making fun of him. I guess that was only fair. If you hung out with me, the entire class would shun you too. That's why I'd looked away. It was only natural. Besides, he and I had always lived in two different worlds. I was an otaku and he was a total alpha male. It was a marvel that we'd even ever been friends at all. Well, that's because real alpha male are really actually quite nice. They accept everyone and treat everyone with respect, not like those fake fuckers. Feeling like I was on the verge of tears, I went back to scanning the room. I searched for anything I could to latch onto. I desperately cried out in my mind for Remy. But she wasn't there. Remy was nowhere to be found. Why? Was she just absent? Of all the times for her to be gone, why now? Is it because he denied his ability? I didn't have any way to get a hold of her. What if she never came to school again? If that happened, I'd likely never see her again for the rest of my life. That was the feeling I got. It was like that when she first appeared, too. Back on the first day I saw her at school. Yep. Yep. My theory that Remy is a delusion. Back on the first day I saw her at school, Remy was suddenly in my class, just like that. Like automatically, everyone knew her, and even though he didn't, it's I can't help but see the similarities between Remy and the flower bed. And now she disappeared just as quickly. That's possible. Could she have gotten caught up in the earthquake? Could she be dead? I tried my best to shake off all those negative thoughts, but it was hopeless. I was just getting more and more depressed. And now my mind was being overwhelmed by an incredibly dark and foreboding delusion. Oh, yeah. I was starting to wonder if the girl known as Sakiyata Remy had ever existed at all. Maybe she was just another personality I'd created inside my delusions, like Seraton. Maybe. Yeah, okay, that's what I was thinking too. When I thought of it like that, it all started to make sense. Whenever I needed help, Remy always came to my rescue like a knight in shining armor. Whenever everyone else treated me like an otaku freak like me trash, Remy would treat me with kindness. But I seriously believed that there was a 3D girl that was just so damn perfect for me. Someone that was pretty much my dream girl. Oh, there's a dangerous one. I had no reason to come to school anymore. My one and only reason was gone. I really was completely alone. Just as I'd always been. I'd always been completely and utterly alone. Save. Good. I started to cry inside my head. I took everything I had just to keep myself from crying in real life. That was all I could do, at least try to maintain some semblance of pride. But that was all it was, a semblance. I tried as hard as I could just to keep my head down, grit my teeth, and stay in my seat. Even though I didn't want to hear them, I could hear all my classmates talking. I wanted to run away, but I was too afraid that would only make things worse. Every last one. Oh no! You should just die. I had nothing left to lose. So why not just die doing what I loved to the very end? Oh no. Oh no! For example. Oh no. Wrapping my arms around one of the girls in my class and whispering dirty things ripped straight from an arrow into their ear. If I could actually do that, I'd escape to class this morning and some public humiliation roleplay. Oh god. While only half paying attention, I looked around the classroom. Oh no. Oh god. Oh god. No! Who would be a good target? A cute girl that wouldn't put up much of a fight sounded ideal. The DQN bitches were already out of the question. Even though they're all mere high school students, they wore way too much makeup, rendering them not even remotely attractive. Oh, I know. Maybe the transfer student would be a good choice. Oh, at a glance, she looked to be quite docile, entire body. Oh no! Oh god! Oh god! What did I do to Takumi? Oh god! Oh no! And her entire body gave off the aura of a lowly and was particularly the #1 target of bullying. In addition, she had the clumsy girl attribute, which was super moe. Really, she was already virtually a 2D character. Oh no! Yes, perhaps she really would be a good choice. Oh no. Oh no! Oh no! Oh no. I stood up in a relaxed manner. The aura surrounding me had changed. Even the people who had been ridiculing and provoking me were startled by my sudden movement. In the end, you guys are all talk. But I'm different. I'm the type of man who acts. And now it's time to prove it to you. Without saying a single word, I made my way over to the transfer student's desk. Oh no! She was sitting hunched over in a seat, face down. Oh no! Noticing me approach, she looked up at me quizzically. For some reason, she already looked like she was about to cry. I then quickly grabbed both her slender arms. Oh no. Now there's goofy music, maybe it won't be so bad. I then began to pull her toward me, tried to resist me with her feeble strength. She alternated between looking at me and looking at her surroundings, her confusion written all over her face. Clear she had no idea what to do. Oh god. Yuck. Ugh, yuck. I brought her in close and wrapped my arms around her quite forcefully. Oh god. Oh no! Oh god! Oh no! Oh my god. Her body really was incredibly frail to the point where I thought it might break her if I was too rough with her. She trembled like a chihuahua in my arms. Oh god! Oh no! I think the other one might have been better. Oh no! Oh god! But man, did she smell good. I nuzzled against her head, the top of which barely reached the bottom of my chin. I buried my nose in her soft hair and sniffed it. Oh god, nope, it's really bad. Oh god. The transfer student was so terrified that she couldn't speak. Then again, I haven't seen her talk even once before this anyway. She was struggling and wriggling around in order to try to escape from my grip, but the strength she put forth was pitiful. I didn't exercise normally at all, but even with zero muscle mass, I'd easily been able to subdue her. The DQNs around me, little likely taken aback by my strange behavior, were all frozen in place. As the transfer student shook her head back and forth, I ran my tongue along her earlobe. Oh god. Oh god. Oh no. Her delicate body squirmed in my arms. Ah, what a delicious reaction. More. I couldn't get enough of it. Oh god. I was getting more and more aroused. I decided not to think about the consequences, instead just choosing to follow through with my inner desires. First, the dirty talk. I was gonna make this timid transfer student say something indecent. Sexual desire was something else. Oh god. Fuck you, man. Oh god. I want you to say pussycat. Oh god. The transfer student's face reddened. She shook her head even more desperately than before, tears welling up in her eyes. Well, now it's just silly with these words. Say cockroach. Her reluctance only started to feed my sadistic desire even more. Say cock-a-doodle-doo. God, this music is... Cock-a-doodle-doo! Huh? Well, let's forget about that last one. As I slouched further and further into my seat, I tried to make the stranger student perform another of humiliating acts in my head. I wasn't gonna hold back anymore. My life was gonna end anyway, might as well have a little bit of fun before it did. The more I thought about it, the more I felt the urge to do it. Oh no. Oh no. Have I started Takumi's villain arc? Oh god. Maybe the moment I did something reckless like that, the simulation of the bad end would end, and the world would then reset. Yeah. Oh god. I would then return to the original world where I could make different choices. Wow, okay, getting kind of meta here. Oh no. Oh god, we're going into like freaking you're becoming flowy here. Oh god. Remy would be there. Masumikun would be talking to me in his normal, overly friendly manner. Everyone would have completely forgotten about my shameful behavior. No one would be making fun of me. Maybe I should try it. The center of my head felt fuzzy. I felt kind of feverish. Oh no! Oh god, I think I've started his villain arc. Oh boy. It's because he doesn't even believe in his own power. Was this that fever you get before obtaining some new knowledge or power? Or was it some delusional fever? I didn't have a specific name for it if it was. Well, not like it mattered. Maybe I should try it. Even if I couldn't return to the original world, people would just think I was crazy. No, they probably already thought that. So it didn't really matter. It wasn't like I had anything left to lose. A week ago, back when the nurse had told me that Nanami was still alive, I thought that as long as Nanami was alive, nothing else mattered. Yeah, this seems like a villain origin story. Oh boy. Oh boy. Oh no. What's happening now? Oh god. Even my life didn't matter. Yep. Oh god. We're getting into villain protagonist territory. Oh boy. I didn't care if I was treated like some freak and sent to the nearest hospital. It'd be nice if I ended up in the same one as Ise. Where had Ise been admitted to, I wondered. Was it the penitentiary-like hospital that she'd used to be in? Even that would be fine. Hell, that would even be slightly better than being in this school without Remy. Oh no, don't do that! Oh god. The urges within me bubbled like magma. I could no longer control them. I slowly stood up. I couldn't help but burst out laughing. Everyone in the class stared at me, and their expressions stiffened. Don't look. There was no reason to look at a worthless piece of shit like me. No, y'all have... Suddenly. This is so weird. Oh, now Sarah's... Wait, what? This is completely the opposite of what Sarah was saying before. All sorts of worth. I heard. Huh? Huh? A girl's voice. A whole bunch of it. Not only that, but it sounded straight out of an anime. Oh, wait. Are you sure it's not... Oh, it's Remy. Who's the one who saved the girl who tried to kill herself by jumping off the rooftop? You, Nishijo-kun. It's Remy. Okay, well, thank goodness that delusion did not become reality. Whew. This is the Remy in his head here. Which is why you have tons and tons of worth, Nishijo-kun. Who the hell was talking to me? I looked around the room one more time. Everyone was all frozen in place due to my odd behavior, but they all kept their mouths shut. I couldn't find a single human being who was talking. But that voice... Ooh, here we go. Are we gonna get some plot twists going on? Is Remy gonna stop him from going into a villain arc here? It was such a strange sensation. It felt like it was coming from directly inside my head. Was it an illusion? Or had I just crafted yet another delusional girl inside my head? It's not an illusion at all, Cease! Not a delusion neither. What was that just now? They were responding to my thoughts. Was someone reading my mind? No, it had to be just a delusion. Come on, you know psychic powers are real. Oh no, he doesn't. He still doesn't believe even after all he's seen. Oh, it's a brand new character. Oh god. Kozubi is right here! I'll give her the Lammy D voice until I see her. Because that sounds like a name of like a fairy of some kind, so I'll give her the Lammy D voice until I see her. What the hell is a Kozubi? And where is here? Who are you? When I shouted, my classmates moved further away from me, almost like they were trying to run away in fear. You said you were worthless, Nishijo-kun, but Kozuki knows that's wrong! Super duper wrong! The voice didn't answer my question. All the voice did was continue to talk to me in a really strange way. Instead... all the other people in the classroom, the ones that talk all bad about Nishijo-kun. Nope. It's villain arc time. They're the ones that are worthless. And yep, Lammy D voice is definitely the way to go here. Oh boy. A shudder ran through me. Goosebumps sprang up on my skin. Oh no. In an extremely cheerful tone, the voice then said, Kozuki thinks he's... Oh no! Oh god. Somehow we've stumbled into a villain arc. Oh god. Killing them would be a good thing. Please, no more. I cowered in my seat, cradling my head in my hands. The world hadn't reset. I hadn't returned to the parallel world where Remy was. Wrong science adventure. Rather, it was like I'd gone completely and utterly crazy. Do it. Oh, there's Detective Man. It had been a week since Bond had visited the Frisia office, And things are a little bit different than he remembered. Oh god. Oh god, Takumi's been driven into a fucking villain arc. Oh no. Oh god. Fucking hell, what choice did I make to drive into this? I bet it was that stupid delusion. The seas of papers that piled high atop each and every desk were now completely absent. They had likely all come crashing down due to the earthquake, and Momose had ordered it to be cleaned up. Because of this, the place looked quite tidy. That's one way to get people to clean, I guess. Staring at it with a sidelong look, Bond let out a sigh, then sat down in an office chair he had wheeled out from beneath the desk. He restlessly fanned his face with his favorite handheld fan. Momose, who had been tapping away at her laptop's keyboard on her desk, took one look at Bond's dismal appearance and scowled. What? Did you just come in to sigh at me?
Momo-chan.
Hey, Momo-chan. Have you ever seen a magic trick where a sword pops straight out of thin air?
Yeah, that's right. Last time he saw the video of Senna pretty much killing one of the mind control nodes. Yeah.
So?
Huh? Can't say I'm all too familiar with magic.
Alright, then what about teleportation?
What? Like something teleporting into a box?
No, not quite.
Then what on earth are you getting at? Are you trying to pick up some new party trick?
No, and you don't really need to know. It's probably got nothing to do with you.
You're a real piece of work, you know that? Momose shrugged her shoulders, then took a bite of the kintsuba pastry Bond had offered her.
Order up. Piping hot tea.
Suwa brought over 2 paper cups. Steam billowed from the green tea that had been poured into them. Oh, forgive me for making you grab the tea for us, Suwa-chan. Mio-chan came down with a cold and is taking the day off.
Nah, it's all good.
With a cheerful smile on his face, he handed Momose and Bond each a paper cup. Suwa had been taken to the office once before by Bond when they were on another case. Ever since then, Suwa had come up to look up to Momose as his mentor, rather than his more direct superior, Bond. Momose also seemed to enjoy Suwa's company. She tended to speak to the young, honest man with far kinder language than she did Bond. Well, probably because she knows Bond.
Now, refreshment's taken care of. What were you two talking about? I was asking her how I could get smart in the field of party tricks. You know, to impress the local policewoman.
Hello, Nakituna. Welcome to the stream.
Wow, can't believe I missed that.
Suwa-chan,
you know you can't keep hanging around such an awful detective forever. You should really try and fix yourself up with a better superior. If you don't, your path to success will instead send you to careening straight off a cliff. Yeah, we also just passed a section where it looked like Takumi started a villain arc. Oh boy.
まるで俺が出世絶望的みてえな言い方だな。
You make it sound like I'm dooming the kid.
事実でしょ。悔しかったらもっと真面目に仕事しなさい。
Yes, that's the point. If you don't like it, then try treating your job more seriously.
してるんだがな。ああ
Certainly not for a lack of trying.
Oh god, I think I just understood why the chapter is called Psychopath. Oh god. Oh no. Is Takumi gonna go on a rampage in villain mode? Is he like the bad guy in this route? Oh god. Ignoring Bond's frown of disagreement, Momose held the box of Kintsuba towards Suwa.
スワちゃんも食べて。
Take a couple, Suwa-chan.
あ、どうもっす。
Oh, thanks, miss.
言っとくが、それは俺が自腹で買ってきたもんだぞ。
Just so you know, I bought these with my own money.
先輩、いただきます。
Well then, sir, thanks for treating me.
When he saw a subordinate bow his head and reach for the Kintsuba, Bond let out yet another sigh.
それより二人ともこれを見て。
Daytime aside, I need you two to look over here. Ooh, yeah, that's that whole, like, GE thing. A line graph appeared on top of the laptop screen in a gently undulating curve that rose and fell like the tide. Stu, who had circled around Bond, peered at the graph and cocked his head.
これ、何のグラフっすか？
What's with the graph?
ここ1年の渋谷近辺の G レートよ。
It's the GE rate of the general Shibuya area over the past year.
おかしいと思わない？
Don't you think it's odd? Well, yeah, that's because of Nozomi's evil experiments.
渋谷の平均 G レートが世界的に見ても高いってのは、ともちゃんに教えてもらったんだぜ。
Or maybe Shibuya was chosen for the experiment because of this, and this is like exacerbating it.
Aren't you the one who told us the average G rate in Shibuya? Shibuya is higher than the rest of the world?
そうじゃなくて、
That's not what I'm referring to. Yeah, I think it's like showing that it's been exacerbated.
気のせいかもしれないけど、G レートが何者かによって操作されてるような気がするの。
I'm not sure if it's just my mind playing tricks on me, but I have this gut feeling that someone is manipulating the GE rate. Yep.
そんなことできるんすか？
How the heck could that be possible?
さあ、でもグラフを見るとなんだか不自然なのよね。
Not sure, but when I look at the graph, I just can't shake the feeling that there's some unnatural going on here.
数値が小刻みに変動しすぎてる。
The numbers fluctuate far too much in these small increments.
10年ぐらい前まで遡って調べてみたんだけど、ここ5年くらいはずっとそんな調子なの。
I went back about 10 years to investigate. And it's only been doing this for around the past 5 years or so.
前に太田教授だっけど、その人が言ってた G レートが半年前から増加してるとかなんだが、その辺と関係あんのかい？
I think Professor Otis said something about that. What was it? Was it something about the G rate's been increasing like mad over the past 6 months? Does that have something to do with it?
太田教授の調査では G レートはそんなに細かい変動は起こさないっていうことなのよ。
According to Professor Oda's research, the GE rate doesn't fluctuate in values. That minuscule.
何らかの異常が起こってて、そこに人為的なものを感じるってことか。
So you're saying that there's some kind of anomaly other than that going on, and you've got a hunch that it's man-made.
でも5年っすよ。それだけ続いてれば異常じゃなくて正常な状態と言えなくもないんじゃないですか？
But it's been 5 years, right? If it's been that long, wouldn't it make for more normal than abnormal?
もう一つあるの。
There's one more thing.
グラフを細かく調べていくと G レートは毎週末に伸びる傾向にあるのよ。
If you examine the graph in detail, you notice that the G rate tends to increase every weekend.
週休2日のサラリーマンにはありがたいことだな。俺には関係ねえけど。
Real godsend for the businessman who got 2 days off a week. Doesn't help me much, though.
ああ、土日に休み欲しいっすね。自分
When do they have off?
休みなしっすよ。
Jesus Christ! How the fuck is that legal? My god! What the fuck? That's insane.
Man, it'd sure be nice to have weekends off. I hadn't had a day off for 2 months now.
What the actual fuck? I can't believe that's legal. The two dejected detectives hung their heads, to which Momose responded with a curt shake of her own.
茶化してる場合じゃないわ。1週間ごとに定期的に変動してるのよ。しかも年末年始やお盆休みなんかは変動がピタリと止まる。
Focus, boys. There's no time to be fooling around. Anyway, the line fluctuates at fixed intervals every week, but as soon as New Year's vacation, the Bond Festival, or other similar holidays come by, fluctuations stop right on the dot. Hello, Mystery Theater. Welcome to the stream. Does this have to do with Takumi going to school or not? Is he like the cause of this?
何かの意志が働いているとしか思えない。
Because if it's the weekends, then because he has like this weird schedule of like 2 or 3 days a week, so it would be more variable than that, wouldn't it? So, no. It could be whoever's running the experiments has the weekends off or something like that. I can't help but think it's the will of man at play here.
年末年始やお盆休みがあるのって人間だけだよな。
I suppose humans are the only ones that have New Year's, the Bond Festival, and the like off.
動物や植物はそんなものあるわけねえ。
Plants and animals don't tend to take holidays.
実は地球の意志とか
Maybe it's the will of the Earth?
You think the Earth would take holidays?
地球の意志。随分壮大な話だな。
The will of the Earth. Now ain't that a good one?
だが、もし仮にそんなものがあったとして。
And why would the Earth be too? Yeah, exactly.
Even if such a thing was at play, why would the Earth be out here wishing us a Happy New Year? I wasn't being serious.
年末年始はともかくお盆休みは日本にしかない風習よね。
If we disregard New Year's, we'll live with the Bond Festival, an entirely Japanese custom. So, yep, it's somebody in
日
Japan.
本人の社会活動と同期しすぎて。
So you're saying the G rate synchronizes with Japanese social activities?
渋谷っすから当然なんじゃ。
Then it makes sense that Shibuya would be the same way, right?
ちなみにこことここ見て。
Right, and take a look here and here. Momose first pointed at the center of the line graph, then to the right where the most recent date was situated.
この2箇所はすごく伸びているでしょ。
Oh, so maybe they should find out what was happening on those days. These two areas are awfully high, aren't they?
一番右はこの1年の最高記録みたいだな。
The rightmost one looks like it's setting a new record.
1年どころかこの10年で最高よ。
And it's not just the past year, but the past 10 years.
日
And what are the dates?
真ん中は3ヶ月前。覚えてる？小さな地震があったでしょ。
The middle one was 3 months ago. Remember the small earthquake that happened at that time?
ああ、震度3でなぜか8人も死んだ。あれか。
Oh, really? So there was another earthquake before? I completely forgot about that.
Seismic intensity 3-1. 8 people died, and if my memory serves, right?
あの犠牲者ってなんで死んだのか理由をまだ特定できてないんじゃなかったか。
Were they ever able to pin down the specific cause of death for the victims?
そうでしたっけ？
I don't know, did they?
Ignoring the exchange between the two detectives, Momose continued talking.
で、一番右はこの間の地震の日。
As I was saying, the rightmost one is from the day of the earthquake.
おお。
Huh?
あの日、大規模な電磁波が発生したのは知ってるわよね。
I assume you've heard about the large-scale electromagnetic waves that were given off on that day.
渋谷中のコンピューターが壊れたらしいな。俺はアナログ人間だからよくわからんな。
Wait, I thought the is that a different earthquake than the one that happened the week prior? Were we told about this one? Did I forget about a different earthquake? Because I thought it was higher intensity and like 100 people died. This is a separate earthquake, right?
I heard through the grapevine that all the computers in Shibuya were completely done in. But I don't know, all that tech stuff's Greek to me.
自分も自宅のノーパソがやられたっす。普及してる暇がなくて。
Wait, I am so confused. There was a second earthquake. So, the earthquake that we saw in the story was the second one. Yeah, okay, there were two earthquakes. Okay. I do not remember them talking about this first one. Thank you, Nagitona. I thought I was going crazy. Yeah, there was the big one where like 100 people died. That like just happened during the story.
Ever since then, the laptop I keep at home is being shot. And I haven't had time to restore it.
The first one was mentioned very early in the game. Thank you, Faster. Oh, I'm sorry, Olga.
あれは地震の影響で電磁波が起きたって言われてるけど、真相は全く逆かもしれない。
They say that the earthquake caused the electromagnetic waves, but the truth may be the complete opposite.
電磁波の影響で地震が起きた。
The electromagnetic waves caused the earthquake.
おいおい、そんなことテレビや新聞じゃ言ってなかったぞ。
Whoa. They didn't say anything like that on TV or in the papers.
あくまで私の推測だけど、
It's only speculation on my part, but I'm still strongly considering it.
この2つの地震は天災じゃなくて人災かもって思ってるの。
I just can't help but feel that these two earthquakes ain't natural, that they're both man-made.
だってどっちも普通じゃないもん。
Neither one of them are even remotely normal.
前の地震では震度3っていう規模なのに8人も亡くなってるし、
The one from 3 months ago killed 8 people despite being only a seismic intensity 3 quake. Okay, so that's probably what caused all the destruction. In like the flash forward that we saw way in the prologue of the story. It was probably an even stronger earthquake. Like something like level 8 or 9 on the Richter scale.
そして今回は震度5で118人。
And the one from a few days ago killed 118 people, despite only being a seismic intensity 5 quake.
死にすぎって言う
Are you implying there's too many deaths?
さっきバンちゃん言ったでしょ。亡くなった方の大半は死因が不明って。
It's like you two were talking about earlier. The causes of death for the vast majority of victims are still unclear.
そんなの尋常じゃないわよ。
That's incredibly unusual.
Well, I suppose so.
それに空が白く染まったっていう噂もある。
And on top of that, there's a rumor floating around that says the sky turned completely white. I wonder why Takumi never talked about the first earthquake. Like I don't seem to recall him saying that his computer was wiped on that day.
そういえば時間が経つにつれて全く報道されなくなったな。
Now that you mention it, once a bit of time passed, there was next to no coverage of it at all.
マスコミに何らかの圧力があったのかもね。
Maybe there was some kind of pressure being placed on the media.
まさか。
You're kidding.
名はどうか。
The Maewa party?
おそらくそうよ。
That would be my first guess.
マジっすか？
What? Are you serious?
名和党とつながりのある企業、団体を洗うべきか。
Maybe it'd be a good idea to start looking into companies got links to them.
もうやったわよ。
Way ahead of you. Dang, she should be a fucking detective. Jeez. My god.
さすがももちゃん。相変わらず仕事早いね。
Huh, no surprise there, Momo-chan. You've always been quite the busy bee.
Dang. Oh wow, she is super cool.
So, what you got?
Momosi raised her hand skyward and stretched far and wide, tilting her head slightly to the side, a satisfying sounded from her bones.
それらしい当たりはなし。お手上げよ。
No such luck. I've already thrown in the towel.
お手上げ。
You?
ももちゃん。
Thrown in the towel? I'm shocked, Momo-chan.
Hello, Conway. Welcome to the stream. Takumi is not doing very well. He's started a villain arc. Oh god. Oh god. I feel like I made some bad choice somewhere. Takumi looks like he's starting a villain arc. Oh god.
やっぱももちゃんさんの推測が間違いなんじゃ。
So your guess turned out to be wrong after all?
そうかもしれないわね。
Rip so.
これでも結構時間かけて調べたのよ。本業そっちのけでね。
And I can assure you I put in the work when it came to researching. I even placed my actual job on hold for it.
でも行き詰まっちゃったわ。よほど巧妙に隠されているか。スワちゃんの言う通り、私の推測が見当外れでしかないのか。
But I'm at the end of my rope. I'm not sure if it's all extremely well hidden, or if my guess is just wrong, like Suwa-chan suggested.
Huh.
こういう時は別の方向から攻めてみるってのがデカの鉄則だぜ。
For times like these, there's an ironclad rule in the detective's handbook. Attack from a different angle.
How villainous, Conway? He's thinking about mass murder. Jeez.
先輩、なんか心当たりあるんすか？
Sir, do you have some idea of what might be going on?
Bond stopped the hand that was fanning himself, then wet his lips with his tongue.
週末に G レートが上がって得するやつって誰なんだろうな。
Who do you think might benefit from the GE rate being higher on weekends?
I hadn't heard any more auditory illusions. but I couldn't bear to spend even another second in the classroom, so I booked it to the restroom and hid there until afternoon classes were over. The reason I hadn't immediately headed back to my base was not only because of my lingering regret, but also because I still hoped that I get to see Remy. So after school, once everyone had left, I snuck back into the empty classroom. Uh-oh, okay. Oh boy, looks like we're in for some kind of big confrontation here. And there she was, all alone in the room, smiling at me as I walked in. Was Remy.
石どこ行ってたの？待ってたのよ。
Bishi, I've been waiting for you, Taku. Where have you been?
一緒に帰ろっか、タク。
Well, I'm ready to head home if you are. I was hoping you'd say that. This is exactly what I'd wished for. But nope, she's not actually there. I was the only one in the classroom. Nobody was waiting for me. I made my way to the courtyard. It was here that Remy told me, I'll stay by your side. No, we never figured out, but even Takumi had a theory that Remy is not a real person. But now there was no one here. My only companions were the purple flowers in the flower bed, swaying lonesomely in the autumn breeze. I grabbed the vermilion handkerchief out of my bag, same one that Remy had given me. I sniffed it, hoping to smell her familiar floral scent. But that smell never came. I'd likely washed it once before, and in the process erased every trace of her. Dang it! It was just a regular handkerchief now. The memory lingered, but Remy did not. With every part of me crying out to see her.
なんて
There. I simply wandered around the school grounds.
なんて救いようがないんだ僕って
Oh no. There really is no hope for me, is there? Oh no. Holding her handkerchief to my mouth the entire time. I disgusted myself so much I felt like I was going to vomit. Oh boy. After leaving the school, I began to walk around aimlessly. I didn't care about anything anymore. My fears about being attacked by Shogun or Yua or whoever else completely vanished. We haven't seen Yua, and like the transfer girl has barely affected the story at all. My god. Seriously. Like Yua just bowed out after her part. And like the student transfer girl has barely affected the story at all. I have no idea what's the deal with her, other than that she had a D-sword. My fears about being attacked by Shogun or Yua or whoever else had completely vanished. I even found myself wishing that they would kill me. As long as it wasn't painful, I welcomed it. My mental state had been completely overtaken by depression. When my gaze happened upon it, the center of Shibuya was so bleak, it only served to accelerate my depression all the more. Not a single smile could be seen on the people walking down the street. All they did was scowl grimly at their surroundings. It gave the place a particularly stark atmosphere, one where it felt as if a fight could break out between the passers-by at any moment. Stores that would normally be filled to the brim with people had their shutters practically bolted to the ground. Just by walking aimlessly through Shibuya, I'd already come across a ton of them. I also noticed that there were less cars on the road than usual. The jumbotrons that always blared through the streets were now completely silent. Ooh, this is creepy. Oh god, has he stepped into the alternate world? Is he gonna meet Shogun again? And then they're placed for the incessant sounds of police sirens, car horns, and various cars screeching in the distance. There wasn't a single trace of the mess I'd caused in front of the station a week ago. Even if I hadn't disappeared from people's memories yet, the city's memories may have long since driven me into obscurity. How nice it would be if I, too, could wipe away my memories. Well, if Remy is real, maybe he was able to do such a thing. To know nothing. To be ignorant. To remain a fool. The Persona 3 bad ending. I was sure a person like that lived a life full of sunshine and roses.
無知は罪だ。知らない方が幸せなこともあるという人間もいる。そんなのはただの甘えだ。
Ignorance is a sin. People claim ignorance is bliss, but that's simply naive. I had a feeling Senna had said that to me. But was it really so wrong, being naive? Yeah, like Ella's Real 2401, that is so fucking creepy how Ella's Real 2401 actually became a thing. My god. People. Me. None of us are that strong. I was always wishing for someone to save me. Because Remy has just completely vanished. Like, we saw her with Fess in the hospital, and we have not seen her since. I couldn't do anything on my own. I didn't want to. I stood in the middle of the road and closed my eyes. The most agonizing thing about all of this was that I barely understood what was actually going on. Things like Shogun and D swords were things I didn't want to know, but I ended up learning about them regardless. However, if you were to ask me what they were, I wouldn't be able to answer. I didn't know the answer. Maybe I should just die. Looking to the top of the O front building, I thought that to myself. Oh god. Oh god. Oh god. If I were to die, maybe my memories would reset, and I would get to play again. Hey, person controlling me, what do you think? I know, I did, I'm sorry. I'm sorry, man, but the game wouldn't let me. The game wouldn't let me make a better choice. This current playthrough is a complete another failure. You made a mistake by allowing your joke of a character to grow in levels. You should have made me more like... I had no control. I'm sorry. All I could do was decide if you did a delusion or not. You should have made me actually cool. You should have made me more sociable, respectful to women he wants to be. Oh, that is so nice. You should have given me a passionate sense of justice that would allow me to empower the weak. Oh god, Takumi. Oh man. So then why were you doing such creepy, evil things before in your fucking delusion, man? Oh god. As I am now, I can't beat the final boss. I can't beat the game. I can't do anything. So please don't expect me to reset the game. Oh no, I'm not gonna reset. Oh god. Wow, oh wow, this This is pretty fucking meta here. Please. I'm worthless like this. Erase me. No. I wasn't erased. Instead, I felt the impact of someone bumping into my shoulder.
Hey, you're in the middle of the damn sidewalk.
I thought it was just an auditory illusion. Earlier this morning, I heard a girl version of that line, and now it's a guy version. Who asked for that? I'd rather hear much more about my voice, an illusion I could actually fabulate. Oh god, there you fucking go, Takumi. Get your goddamn libido under control. Then again, if there were whispers something sexy in my ear, I get a boner even though I was in the middle of the city. Oh god damn it, dude.
Don't ignore me, you piece of shit.
Oh boy. Oh boy. Oh boy. I've seen a Caleb City sketch that starts an awful lot like this. Oh boy. Oh boy. He's either gonna freaking curb stomp these goons or someone's gonna come and save him. Oh boy.
You hear us, motherfucker? You're Nishijo, ain't you? Well, how about that? Looks like we got ourselves a fake Esper, boys. You were on TV the other day. You're probably fucking loaded from the royalties. Look at people when they're talking to you, Esper-kun.
Oh boy. I opened my eyes. There were 3 men standing all around me. All 3 of them wearing baggy clothing, and they had gold, silver, and red hair. 2 of them had their noses and ears pierced. The remaining one just had their ears pierced. One of them was a Gongoro, which I thought had gone completely extinct before now. Well, I never thought there were guy Gongoro. I've only heard of girls doing that. Ah, there was a death flag, I thought to myself. So this was the bump into confrontation kind of death flag, huh? It really was just one after the other today. Whatever. I don't even care anymore. Just hurry up and kill me. Once you do, the game will reset and I'll be born anew. Do you have a knife on you? Make sure you stab me and I'd die instantly, alright? I was so scared my legs were shaking. Help me! I shouted that instinctively. Though it was close to a scream, I didn't care about how it made me look. Someone help me! I don't want to die, I don't want to die, I don't want to die! I was lying about not caring anymore. Oh, Takumi. My situation might be hopeless, but I still don't want to die!
Shut the fuck up.
One of the GQNs covered my mouth. I couldn't speak anymore. Oh boy. They grabbed my arms from both sides.
If you make a single fucking peep, I'll fucking end you right now.
I stopped resisting. Oh boy, God's judgment aside. Oh boy. He's either gonna awaken his fucking powers or someone's gonna save him. Oh boy. They dragged me to a deserted alleyway no one would go anywhere near. Gritting the extra time, so I decided to launch a preemptive strike against the 3 men. I'm sorry. I got down on my hands and knees and apologized in a shaky voice. I'll give you all the money you want. So please, just let me go. I held out my wallet to them. The DQN snatched it from me.
へえ、お前金持ちだな。
Really? He
さ
has
すが
money?
超能力少年だぜ。
I didn't think he had money on him.
Well, what do you know? You are fucking loaded. You're the Esper boy that keeps on giving.
お前、いいやつじゃん。俺気に入っちゃったよ。
You're a real nice guy. I like you.
Still on my hands and knees, I breathed a sigh of relief when he said that. If he liked me, he was probably gonna let me go.
俺らの仲間に入れてやるよ。入会金は100万円な。これ強制。
Oh,
本
he
当は
did
すぐ払ってもらう
RMC.
とこだけどよ。今日の夜までにしてやるよ。
Oh, yeah, that's right. I forgot about that. I didn't think he would keep it as cash, though. Yeah, that was like a Majima laugh. I didn't think he would put it as cash, though. If it was from R&T, why doesn't he just keep it in his bank account and just use a credit card? Or a debit card, I guess, because he's probably not old enough to have a credit card.
You can become one of us. Admission fees 1 million yen, and it's mandatory. I would ask you to pay right away, but I'll give you till tonight.
まあ、なんか超能力使って見せてくれたら半額にしてやってもいいけどな。
Well, since I'm such a nice guy, I'll slash the fee in half if you show us one of your Esper powers.
Try it.
What do you say, eh?
超能力見せろっつってんだよ。
I told you to show your psychic powers.
できねえの。
Can't get it up?
できねえのかっつってんだよ。
Can you fucking do it or not?
Oh, God. Takumi, please try. Maybe you could, like, make a sword out of the T of the God's Judgment here. This kind of looks like a sword with, like, a hook on it right there. That would be pretty badass. I felt a sharp pain jolt through my side. Felt like he'd broken my ribs. I nearly lost consciousness. I was dizzy. I couldn't breathe. Right as I thought, that DQN's foot came into view of me. Then aiming directly at my face, his shoe shot to me at tremendous speed. Oof. Did he black out? What just happened? I thought I felt an agonizing pain radiating from my face, but it might have just been a delusion. I tried to open my eyes, but my eyelid refused to move. Oh boy, he got a black eye. The darkness wouldn't go away.
だよ、もう伸びたのか？
The fuck? You out already?
どうする？このくらいにしとく？
What do we do? Shall we take him in, leave him and take off?
もうちょっと痛みつけといた方がいいんじゃね？
Come on, don't you think we should rough him up a bit more?
あのダーススパイダーの兄ちゃんもそう言ってたじゃん。
What? Oh my god. So this was like a hit. Oh my god, so these guys are like a fucking Yakuza. Yakuza goons. Lola. Oh my god.
That's what that spider guy told us to do.
ボコボコにしてくれって言ってた。
Yeah! Oh my god, is this another attempt of Shogun to force him to make the sword? Oh my god!
Yeah, he wanted us to beat the living shit out of it.
こいつボコるだけで金くれるなんてよっぽどこいつのこと嫌いなのかもな。
Maybe they hate this guy so much they're willing to pay someone else to do it. But they can't be fucked to do it themselves. Yeah! 。
い
Yeah!
や
Yeah!
ー
Yeah!
い
Yeah!
や
Yeah!
ー 続きます。
Which is why. Let's keep right on going!
俺らのこと恨まないでね。
Don't hold it against us. Oh shit. Fucking Shogun, man. God. Shogun, I should say. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. Oh boy. He's gonna awaken his power this way. He's gonna freaking rip him to shreds with a sword. I want to kill them. Yep, this seems like a villain origin story. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. I want to kill them. Here we go. Come on. Ugh. Oh, so is someone coming to save him? Ah!
おい、何土地狂ってんだよ。ふざけんなよ。
Ooh, someone's coming to save him. Yes.
Hey, the fuck are you doing? It's a fucking joke, right?
なんだそれ。おい、よせ。やめろ。
Ah! Oh, what is that? Hey, stop!
やめて。
Oh my god, what the fuck is going on? Stop it, no. What the fuck is going on? Who is fucking murdering these guys? Is it like a Sarah in real life? Oh god. Is it like a fucking Dokuro-chan thing? Oh boy. Oh my god. Oh boy. Ooh, creepy. Creepy. There's Shogun. Ooh, wow, this is a creepy image. The pale evening sun shone through the window of a hospital. So the real Shogun is here. The light, singed by the twilight, divided the room into two distinct parts, one captivated by light, one dominated by darkness. And what was illuminated by that light was a bed adorned with pure white sheets. On the bedside table sat a handheld video game console. A number of academic books lined a nearby shelf, neighbored by the muted pink petals of an arrangement of cosmos flowers resting in a vase. The room was neat and tidy. Nothing moved, nothing stirred. It was a space where time seemed to have come to a stop. The window cut into the evening sky, and by that window was a small figure sitting in a wheelchair. The figure's back to the window. He remained still and motionless. His breathing was so light, and the intervals between each breath was so long, one might think he was already dead. His skin was covered with wrinkles. His cheeks were hollow. His eye sockets were sunken in. His scalp was barren. With these features, I often questioned whether he should be referred to as a young boy or an old man. Yep. His shadow, which he had dubbed Shogun, extended all the way to the door of the room. Oh wow, the world then moved for the first time. We're finally getting some information on the real Shogun. The door suddenly opened, and a figure emerged from the darkened corridor, stepping from the room, steeped in evening glow. Oh boy! Remy is confronting the real Shogun. Oh boy! Sakihata Remy did not fully enter the hospital room, instead choosing to remain at the entrance. Her expression illuminated by the setting sun detailed how the girl had been deep in thought.
もうやめよう。
Oh my god! I knew she was fucking evil. Oh my god! So it really was them! Wait, how come there was Shogun and Shogun? Oh my god! Wait, what was the point of the Shogun thing, though? Can we stop now?
残念だけど。
Oh my god. Wow. Takumi is never gonna trust a single soul for the rest of his fucking life. He got led on by two different girls. Oh my god. I'm sorry to say this, but
あの彼は西条匠は消すべきだよ。
oh my god. Wow. She was faking it. Oh my god. Oh my god. That is tragic. Oh my god. Wow. So she was working with Shogun. Oh my god. She was working with Shogun, I should say. Oh my god. Wow. So what, did she like pay Misumi to like recognize her? Like, is that it? Like, oh my god. Wow. That boy, Nishijo Takumi, should just be erased. They're so desperately trying to awaken him. Oh my god. Shogun remained motionless in response to her words. I really hope Fess is okay. I say. I hope they didn't hurt her. Oh god.
どうして？
Ooh, oh, he has Takumi's voice. Oh boy! Is Takumi like a fucking clone of him or vice versa? Or like some long lost twin brother?
Why do you think so?
危険だから。
Ooh boy. He's dangerous. Remy's voice was laden with grief and sorrow. Her eyes appeared slightly moist.
私が
Oh my god! Okay, Takumi. Wow. Takumi is never gonna trust a single soul for the rest of his fucking life. Seriously. Fucking hell. I had suspicions about Remy, but oh my god, this is even worse than I thought. Can I erase him?
ダメだよ。
No, you can't.
Remy was unable to confirm whether or not he was actually moving his mouth to speak.
彼にはやってもらわなくちゃいけないことがあるんだ。
There is something he must do for me.
Like, he's got to be related to Takumi in some way. Remy hung her head, then gently ran her fingers through her hair that draped down before her.
例えばあなたは夢に見たことを覚えていられる。
Dreams. Can you remember your dreams?
Yes.
そっか。
Oh.
私すぐ忘れちゃうんだ。
I forget them soon after I wake up.
できる人とできない人がいる。
Is this Takumi's voice actor? It really sounds a lot like him.
Some people can remember them, and some people can't.
できる人はきっとロマンチストなんだね。
People who can must be real romantics. Oh, wow. Wow, Remy just became a lot more interesting. Oh my god.
す
But
ごく
I
長い
just feel so bad
長
for
い夢をよ
Takumi.
く見るよ。
I often have very, very long dreams.
見ている間は何年にも感じられる。
I can feel it like several years have passed by as I dream them.
私もそうだった。
I used to have ones like that too.
そうだった気がする。
Or at least, I feel like I did.
でも
But
それは幻。
wait, oh my god, wait, what? Oh my god! Oh, exactly, Fast Out. Yeah, he does remind me of the from Akira. Yes, exactly. Oh my god, is she really a delusion? That's just an illusion.
実際の時間としては寝ているうちのほんの2、3秒程度のものなんだって。
Oh no, she's
夢って
talking about dreams. In reality, dreams only take up 2 to 3 seconds of your time as you're sleeping. That's crazy. That's crazy. So that's where they get the whole Inception thing from. Wow.
心の歌方なの。
Jeez, with like the whole time dilation with dreams. They're like bubbles floating to the surface of your mind.
だから早く目覚めて。
And that's why you need to hurry and wake up.
出ないといつか。
So is he like like what? He does seem like one of the psychics from Akira. That's like seems like what Shogun is being alluded to. Is he trying to like train Takumi as his replacement? Like regardless of the cost? Like or something like that? If you don't, then someday.
あなたは西条匠に殺されちゃう。
Nishijo Takumi is going to kill you.
それでも構わないよ。
Even if that would happen, I would be at peace with it.
夢から覚めるわけにはいかない。
This is a dream from which I cannot awaken.
この夢は完結させなくちゃ。
I must see it through.
Are they like related or something?
完結した夢の後には何が残るの？
This is wow, the story suddenly became holy shit. Oh my god. So wait, is Takumi a delusion? Like is it like gone like is Takumi himself like the ultimate delusion or something? Like what the fuck is going on? Holy shit, the story just suddenly became even more interesting with this. Like, is Shogun the real Takumi? Or the original Takumi, I should say? Like, oh my god. After the dream is complete, will there be anything left? What the fuck is going on? Takumi has the worst luck in all of history with women. Like, my god, first of all. Jeez. Seriously, Takumi, just go to fucking ISA. Just go to ISA. Like, I think she's the only one you actually have a shot with at this point. Like, oh my god, that's actually been genuine and honest with you the entire time. My god. My shoulder was shaking softly. This is so fucking cool. It was extremely gentle, and after just one shake, it stopped. Oh yeah, are we gonna... Oh, is that his sister? Are we gonna find out what happened to those thugs? It felt like someone was peering at my face. My consciousness was slowly returning to me. As it did, the pain in my body returned along with it. The smell in my nose, a smell so strong it made me want to vomit. The smell of blood. I felt a tingling around my upper lip. A taste of iron spread through my mouth. Slowly, I opened my eyes. Oh, it is her. She's alive. Oh, wait, no, this is... Oh. I was in the same back alley before. I was lying face down on the asphalt and right in front of a small reddish brown puddle of liquid. Likely seeping out from one of the dumpsters! Oh my god! Someone did a fucking mass murder. Grimacing at the smell invading my nostrils, I sat up. So this is how he gets into contact with her. My whole body ached. This is just the are we gonna learn about the foreign exchange girl? Oh my god. Not foreign exchange, but, you know, transfer student, I should say. My face in particular hurt like hell. It was hot and tingly, like someone had taken a lighter and gasoline to it. Right beside me, a girl I recognized kneeling down and looking at me. She looked like she was about to cry. Did she kill the thugs? It was the transfer student. The girl who transferred into my class. What was her name again? Oshihara? Yeah, she's barely at all played a part in the story. I guess this is now when she finally comes into full focus. Why was the transfer student here, I wondered. It's crazy how Takumi's paranoia was actually correct. That, like, in the beginning, that Remy was a fucking spy from Shogun. Like, oh my god. Jeez. And then the transfer student held out something to me. It was my wallet. Why did she have it? Oh, yeah. I think it might have been her who killed the fucking thugs. My head still foggy, I looked around. Ah! The 3 DQNs that attacked me earlier were now lying in a pool of blood. Yep. What the hell? I felt like I was all in one shot by some OP mob. Faces of all three were barely still intact. Were they dead? None of them moved a single muscle. No. Was this the 7th new gen case? Who the hell would do something like this? Had I? It was probably her. The transfer student then stood up and beckoned to me. I was completely pale. She alternated between looking at me, who was still very confused, and 3 collapsed people. Tears welled up in the corner of her eyes. Suddenly she grabbed my hand and took off running with me in tow, staggering every once in a while. God's judgment indeed. As soon as we reached the main street, I hope there were no security cameras in there. And, like, your DNA evidence is going to be all over that. Oh boy. As soon as we reached the main street, the transfer student let go of my hand. We hadn't run very far, but she was already out of breath. You're right, fast out. It's like Okabe was being joking about being chased by evil organization. And, like, that ends up what's happening in the story. We both fell silent. Maybe the transfer student was just as bad as talking as I was. Well, that's cool. Alright, now we're finally gonna get to know her. No, that didn't matter right now. What I needed to do first was figure out what the hell had happened. I had been being harassed by the DQNs, and then they picked a fight with me. Then I must have passed out. But how long had I been unconscious? Flashing back? A delusion about her. Oh, his new head gremlin here.
About 5 minutes.
There it was again. I'd heard it again. I thought someone I knew was nearby and was trying to talk to me, but I couldn't see anyone that fit that description. Exactly, yeah, similar. That is similar to Umineko, yeah. That is true, they did that in Umineko as well. But I couldn't see anyone that fit that description. Damn it, where were all of these auditory illusions coming from? And where are they all happening today? Oh boy, God. Oh my god, the story is just... Okay, I could easily just overwrite that save. Oh my god, let's see. What should I do? What should I do? Oh god. Let's see. Oh my god. Seriously, this is so fucking cool. Like, Remy has now become like a super interesting character. I can't wait to see what happens to her. I still love ISA. It's like, oh my god. I really hope we get to see ISA again, because I don't know, I really like her. I think out of all the girls we've seen, I think she's probably the one I'd like to see with Takumi. I think she's probably the only one I've seen that could really get him out of his shell, that he'd be comfortable being around. I don't know. I just think they kind of fit well together. You know what I mean? I don't know. I think, like, if Takumi comes around, I don't know, I just see Takumi as some kind of, like, I don't know, something to do with music. I think he could be pretty cool at, good at, like, I could see him, like, having, like, a, goth phase or something, like, get into, like, you know, gothic, like, dress and stuff, like her, and, like, them as, like, a goth couple. That would be pretty cool. I don't know. I just see, I don't know. I just think that would be really cool, you know, for Takumi. Like, it would build up his confidence as well. Maybe, like, you know, channel his perversion. Like, I could see, like, a mature Takumi, you know, like, because we can see some of his thoughts. Like, he wants to respect women more. It's just he lets his, like, out of control libido get out of control sometimes in his delusions. And he, like, just like a lot of things, he keeps to himself as a thought. I know that was a weird thought on my end, but weirdly stated, I should say. And like we've seen, like, him wishing he was different. It's like that's who he wants to be. And I could see him being a really sweet, nice guy. Like, once he gets through these troubles and, like, gets into a more mature phase in his life. I don't know. But until then, you know, like, right now, he has a lot of troubles that probably has to do with his own powers that he needs to get through. It really seemed like he was going to go through a villain arc, and this, like, little demonic fairy in his head telling him to just murder everybody. That doesn't seem like a very good sign. Like, what the fuck is that all about, too? Are all these auditory illusions, why were they all happening today? It's not an illusion at all! Oh my god. Okay, I'm just gonna quickly go to the bathroom. I'll be right back. I'm so sorry. Ah, jeez. It's like I feel if I pick one choice, I'll be missing out on something either way. So that's why I'm really hesitant to choose something. my god. Oh, what do I do? Oh god. I can't. Jeez. I made a save. Alright, I want to see what happens. I see. It was a delusion. Of course that includes the bloody DQNs from earlier, too. Oh, that's interesting. It didn't go be a weep. It really isn't a delusion! It has to be a delusion. It's just like Seraton, my waifu who lives only in my head. Wait, what the fuck? Is Kozapi like the evolution of Seraton? Kozapi doesn't remember becoming Nishijoku's waifu! What, itty bitty bit? Come on, y'all can't be fooling around with other girls talking. I want your eyes to be only on me. You big dum-dum. Seraton is still my waifu. Nothing's changed on that front. She seems very happy about this. Besides, I don't have any memories of dumb blonde character named Kozapi. Wow, blonde. Both Takumi and I saw this voice as blonde. Dude, I don't know how. Huh? The blonde type? Type? But Kozapi is not really a hallucination or a delusion at all! Not even a little bit! Then who's talking? No way. Could it actually be the timid transfer student standing in front of me? Wow, was she telling Takumi to fucking murder everyone? Wait a minute! Is that her?! So she knows telepathy! Oh my god. Oh my god, so she's a telepath. When I thought that, the transfer student gave a small nod. So how did she fucking kill those dudes? My god. Did she like use telekinesis to rip them to shreds? Oh wow. Huh? Oh, there's just no way. What just happened had to be just a coincidence. Maybe I'm mistaken, and it just looked like she nodded at me. Kozapi said! Kozapi is Kozapi! There is no way to get this is true. I'm not a telepath, not even close. Well, she is, not you. Well, how about you say it out loud with your mouth? Like, say that you're Kozapi. Just say it out loud with your mouth. How does Kozapi get Nishijoku to believe Kozapi? What the hell is doing you? For some strange reason, the transfer student looks sad. Damn it. Now even I'm getting somewhat depressed. What you say is true, Kozapi. Then prove you're the transfer student. Prove? Oh, come on. What are your measurements? How would the fuck would... Jeez. Ah! Nishijoku's a perfect pervert! Oh, I did not know that, Olga. I thought she was talking, like, the very first time we saw her. Didn't, like, when she was moving away from her hometown? Like, really early on in the story, like, the very first time we saw her? I thought she was talking. I thought she talked then. Wait, and didn't she say cock-a-doodle-doo in the classroom? So you can't answer then. That must mean you really are just a delusion. Hoopy!
コズピー、自分のスリーサイズなんてあまり測ったことないの。
The problem is, Cosby's never really measured all her measurements ever, never before. Well then, just give me your bust size. Just a general estimate is fine.
恥ずかしいのは
But that's embarrassing! Huh. Conversation unfolding on my brain was getting way too perverted. Maybe it was time to dial up. Wow, even Takumi. You know when Takumi's the one saying this. Now you know you've gone too far.
73くらいです。
Around 73 centimeters. Okay, but I thought she did talk when, oh my god. As long as there are people your age, Takumi. That's fine, as long as you're not saying it's for little kids. And I think she's in the same, she's in the same school as you, so she's gotta be like around your age. It is true that the new student's chest is flat as a board, so that part's consistent at least. Incidentally, I'm partial to tiny breasts too. Ah! For some reason, the transfer student's face was deep scarlet. Her petite body got tinier and tinier as she made herself small. This is a coincidence. Well, no, I really thought she spoke, like when we first saw her. Like when she was moving away from her hometown. It was just a coincidence that the voice and her reaction were in sync. It's not proof of anything.
ちゃんと答えたの。
But Kozabi answered what Nishijoku told Kozabi too! Well, yeah, but I have no way of knowing your actual bust size. And I'm sure you just asked someone to arrest me if I tried to measure you myself. No! Oh, it was just her mom? Oh, I'm sorry. I thought she talked with her. I'm sorry. I really thought she said something too. Okay, then how about your birthday? Talk me, you can't stop asking her things that you have no way of confirming.
それなら簡単なのら。11月13日だよ。
Why not ask her to like make a peace sign or something? Or like hold her hands up and high five, or like make a like wave her arms around or something like that. That one's super easy! November 13th! Huh. Well, there's no way for me to confirm if that's true either. If I could go on a whim, go up to some 3D-year-old never spoken to and ask her, hey, when's your birthday? I would have become a normie a long time ago. When I thought that, the transfer student that had been hanging her head suddenly started fishing around in her bag. Oh, here we go, some proof. She then pulled something out from inside and thrusted it towards me with tears in her eyes. It was a student handbook, one that was practically brand new. Upon flipping open the cover, I saw a photo of the transfer student's face, the name Orihara Kozue, as well as her date of birth. But out of the three, what had really caught my attention was the date of birth written there. It was November 13th. Oh, there you go, Takumi. Well, there's some proof.
嘘でしょ
Huh? You're kidding. Alright, I should check the name. Transfer student's name, according to our student handbook, is Orihara Kozue. Kozupi.
まさか
There's no way. Now he has bona fide proof psychic powers are real.
最初からそう言ってたのらコズピーなの
Does she have like a range on her powers, or like, or can it work like at infinite range? I wonder what's the range on her telepathy here.
Yeah, that's what Kozumi's been saying all along since the beginning. It's Kozumi!
Could this somehow not be a delusion? This voice is her.
西条くん、大丈夫？西条くん、are you okay, sis?
The transfer student, her head still hanging downward, glanced up at me and pointed at my face. Her fingertip was trembling.
タラリーって出てる。Your nose is going dribble dribble.
I touched my hand to my face. The bottom of my nose was slimy. My nose was bleeding. Really? A real life nosebleed. Is that like the anime thing, or just from too much telepathy here? The transfer student offered me a tissue. I took it from her and wiped away the blood, but I was still feeling very uneasy. The transfer student is...
コズピーだよ。Kozupi, you ready?
Kozupi isn't moving her mouth. She isn't talking, so why can I hear her voice?
心の声なのら。It's the voice of Kozupi's heart.
Enough with that obnoxious speaking style. I can't stand it when people do that IRL. God, Takumi. Seriously, what do you even want out of life? Like, you get these tropes in real served to you as silver platter, and then you get like super fucking picky, man. Like, God. I can't stand it when people do that IRL.
Sorry.
Wait, you can hear my inner voice too.
聞こえるよ。Yup, Kozupi can hear it.
普通に話さないなんで
Well, why don't you just talk to me normally?
恥ずかしいし。Because it's embarrassing.
Oh, I know how you feel. I'm like that too. Well, that's super sweet. When I said that, she scurried around me like a chipmunk, glanced at me, and started walking toward the station by herself. So she must realize that Takumi created the flower bed.
ここ離れた方がいいと思う。Kozupi thinks that Kozupi and Nishito-kun should go now.
Why? Confused, I followed her. My god, what kind of poster is that? Value of death. Life is suffering caused by desire. To end the suffering, we must end desire. Jeez. The contagious madness, the unchanging me. What the fuck? Is that like a movie poster? Like, what the fuck is that? Jeez. As I walked, I noticed something. There was stabbing pain in my side. Pain throbbed with every step I took, so I was forced to stop. Ooh, does it like put like a strain on his mind? Talking telepathically? I gripped my side and took a breath. There were people everywhere. I hated Shibuya with a burning passion. Yeah, seriously, Miss True Theater. She saw his deepest, darkest desires and didn't fucking run away. But she's probably used to that, no? Like, if she can just read people's minds passively, then she's probably used to knowing everyone's, like, darkest desires and darkest thoughts. She still, ironically, seems to be rather upbeat, regardless. Felt like everyone I passed by was laughing at me. Felt like everyone was watching me. I felt like everyone knew my face. Don't look at me. Don't laugh at me. I want to find somewhere I can get away from it all. I need a place to rest. Okay, Z's. There's a really nice place around here. Just follow Kozafi. The energy in Kozafi's voice now is a stark contrast to the few times we saw each other at school before. And even though she doesn't talk IRL, her inner voice has energy to spare, to say the least. Hey! Okay, right now, Kozafi's gonna think like a girl is annoying! Being able to talk to her in my head is convenient, but at the same time, it's kind of annoying. Come to think of it, I'm accepting this stuff pretty easily, despite the fact that I'm not sure how the hell it actually works. Like, okay, Takumi, you have bona fide proof that psychic powers are real. Like talking to you in the face, even if you think the goddamn swords were a magic trick or something. If you think the literal illusion that fucking Ayase created was, you know, a magic trick, this cannot be a fucking magic trick. Like, you're literally seeing her do this right now. Is this a really genuine real-life psychic power? Oh no! Well, she did kind of murder 4 guys in cold blood. But, I mean... You did it to protect Takumi? It's just like Kozafi thought. Kozafi really is creepy, isn't she? Stuff like this is not normal. I'm not bothered by the fact that you're not normal. Just that I've met all kinds of weirdos recently. God! But you, Kozafi, you talk kind of funny, sure, but you're not scary. And you're not Denpatir. If anything, I prefer this. Oh, wowsies. Kozafi's feeling really happy now. As we walked, Kozafi suddenly burst into tears. Startled, I hurriedly gave her back the tissue. After bowing to me way more times than she needed to, she took the tissue and wiped the tears from her eyes. Back to what I was saying earlier. Feels really weird and also makes me feel pretty uncomfortable when people can hear everything I'm thinking. That's my honest opinion about it. Kozafi sees. Kozafi is showy. Dang. My god, it's incredible how she stayed sane. Like, that's probably... How could she stand living in a city where people are everywhere and she's all around her, she's hearing everyone's thoughts and she can't even turn it off? My god. How does she get any peace and quiet? But... It's not because Kozafi wants to. Kozafi can hear people even if Kozafi doesn't want to. No. It's crazy that she's as sane as she is, as put together as she is. It's not so.
so.
Well, either way, I know you don't want to be told that by an otaku freak like me. I was right. A disgusting guy like me really is worthless. Yeah, like it's Satori. Yeah, like the Satori from Toho. Oh yeah, that's who she's like. Oh god, I forgot her name. The fucking the other Satori maiden from Toho, the bonus one. She's a lot like her. That's what she reminds me of. And her ability is kind of like something I think Takumi would be able to do, I guess.
It's not even one teensy bit true!
Just as I was about to revert to my depressed state, Kozui shouted at me with her inner voice.
Not allowed. You're not allowed to say something like that anymore! It's just way too sad. Oh.
Tears started to trickle down her face once again. Why are you crying? Did you feel sorry for me? If so, there's no reason to. I mean, look at me. I'm so utterly delusional. I create personalities inside my head and treat them like they're actual real people. For example, there's Remy.
Huh? That's, do you mean Sakihata-san? Sakihata-san?
You know her? Yeah, Koishi. Yeah, that's it. Interesting. Her personality. Yeah, I think her personality is more like Koishi, though.
Yeah, she's Kozuki's classmate. And Nishijo-kun's girlfriend.
Oh my god. Wait, but can't you hear her thoughts, though? That she's really evil? Oh, jeez. Can't you actually hear her thoughts? Like hell she is.
She's not? But Kozuki really thought she really was. I shipped you and even wrote a fanfiction.
Kozuki knows who Remy is, which means, well, Remy is real. That's right, I find it hard to believe too. She freaking made up shit about being your childhood friend, and I guess paid off Misumi-kun to say that he knew her, or something like that. But, like, that's what must have happened. Like, she must have used, you know, the golden magic and paid Misumi to say, yeah, like, yeah, I know her. I've always known her. You know, something like that. You know. Remy's real. She isn't just a delusion. She isn't someone I made up in my head. Remy really is real. I see. I'm so happy. Oh no. Oh god. Oh no! Oh god damn it. Oh, this is really bad. Oh god. But if that's really true, then why hasn't she contacted me a single time? Maybe the Ofrin incident really did make her fall out of love with me.
On the day after the big earthquake, Sakihata-san left school early. She looks super duper pale.
Is this an okay voice for her? Like an adjusted Lemmy D?
After that, Sakihata-san still couldn't get to school at all. Maybe something sad happened to her family, maybe.
Is that so? I felt like I'd been saved. I knew Remy hadn't abandoned me. I genuinely felt like I was about to burst into tears. Oh no, no! Damn it! If it's really true, if Remy really isn't a delusion, then I actually have a reason to go to school to see Remy again. So I see her once again, I'll try my hardest to... Okay, good, good. She's gonna warn him.
Be careful!
Huh?
西条くんが崎畑さんと付き合ってるって思ってたから言わなかったけどNishijo-kun, Kosufi didn't tell you because Kosufi thought you were going out with Sakihata-san, but, 崎畑さんには気をつけて
Yep, okay, here we go.
Nishijo-kun's gotta be careful around Sakihata-san.
What do you mean?
崎畑さんはよくわかんないの
Yup. Here we go.
Nishijo-kun doesn't really know Sakihata-san.
Again, what do you mean? What do you mean I don't really know her? What, do you mean because of the crucifixion? Oh boy. Yeah, that's right. Why was she there? Did she actually do it? Did she actually fucking kill that guy? That would be a fucking insane twist. That it really was, that she actually really did do it. That she actually is in charge of the, is doing some of these murders. Or even all of them. That would be fucking insane. Or is it that, even though I'm supposed to have been classmates with her since first year, all my memories of her are missing? I think she's just pulling the wool over your eyes, dude. She probably paid off Masumi to say that. To say that he knew her. And that you guys were always friends. It's true that Remy is still a bit of a mystery to me. But she saved me over and over again. Whenever I'm scared, she tells me that she'll stay by my side. She's not my enemy. God damn it, Takumi! Just say what you found out about her. For some reason, Kozufi looked a bit unstable.
Oh, when you think so that much stuff at all at once like that. Kosufi can't keep up.
Sorry. This is just pretty new to me. Whenever I have a conversation with someone, I always end up not being able to say 20% of what I'm thinking before it ends. When it comes to this mental stuff, I guess I just can't help but talk too much. Because I think too much. That you do. I guess that kind of applies to you too. This is really interesting. Although it's hard having your thoughts read all the time. I could see that getting... I could see that getting kind of annoying. I never would have expected you to talk so much. Inside your head, that is.
It kind of only barely feels like I'm talking.
Bang, boom, choose.
Kosufi just thinks and it all comes flowing in. Kosufi just thinks that someone like beep beep, and then someone goes boom boom back at me. If you're not used to it, then your thoughts and the other person's thoughts get all jumbled up like, yeah? That's how Kosufi thinks about it.
In Japanese, please. I can kind of understand what you're going for, though. I think you're trying to say that you don't have the real subtlety or nuance of actual conversation. There's nothing like, for example, look at the other person's expression and then decide you're no longer able to bring yourself to say what you want to say because of it. If people's thoughts just leaked out wildly, then you'd no longer be able to read the room. The transmission isn't one way, but it isn't two-way either. It's like having to pick out one arrow out of an avalanche of other arrows, all of which are flying in different directions, all while somehow ignoring all the other ones you didn't need. You have to tune out the excess noise. Dang. Wow, that sounds pretty difficult.
だから気楽だし距離感も近いけど which is why I feel so comfy and like you're much closer to someone. 傷つくことも簡単なの It's a lot more easier to get hurt too.
I can imagine. Because you can't lie in any way, like even subtly. Or at least it'd be much harder to. For a moment, Kozupi's expression clouded a bit, but not long after, a tearful smile arose on her face.
西条くんは初めてなのにすんごく上手だよ That's the Shiyokun's first time at all, but you're already super duper good at it!
Well, I mean, he does have powers too.
コズピーとビビビが合うの
Your beep beep beeps match it really nicely with Kozupi's. Ooh. Oh, that's sweet. Like, I see them being good friends. I don't really see them as a ship, but I see her being like another like little sister to him. Beep beep beeps. Are you trying to say we're on the same wavelength? Yeah, that's what it sounds like.
そう波長波長
Yeah, wavelengths. Well, I guess it's probably because I do something similar with Seraton pretty often.
あでも
Can she talk to
あの時
Seraton?
の西条くんは
Jeez.
怖かったの大きい
Yeah, seriously, what the fuck was that? Yeah. But back then, Nishijou-kun was super scary, Yuffie. He almost started a villain arc. Back then.
今日の朝教室で
This morning in the classroom. Oh god, that reminds me. I think I had a really stupid delusion this morning.
だからうひゃーって思ってつい声をかけちゃったのら
I thought it's because if you went Fia, and then because if you just ended up talking to you, I was like, really? Would I have like never spoken to her in the entire game if I didn't pick a delusion?
本当はなるべくこの力を他の人に知られないようにしようって決めてたのに
Though to be honest, Kozupi decided that Kozupi should let as little people as possible know about Kozupi's power. That's probably a good idea. Wait, you don't understand. Back then, I was just really desperate, and, at the end of the day, it was just a delusion. Oh, am I kidding? You probably hate me. Oh.
きっとそれを本当にやってたらコズピーは西条くんを
Kozupi sure that if Niju-kun really did do that, Kozupi...
殺してたよ
Yup. Here we go. Would have killed him right then and there. Yup, it was her. Yup, she's like fucking powerful as hell. She said such a disturbing thing so innocently. The contrast between the two extremes sent a chill down my spine. Yep. Oh yeah, she totally fucking ripped those Yakuza to shreds. So we know that she does have a D-sword. Does she use the sword to fight, or does she use like telekinesis to like rip people to shreds or something? Remaining silent while still communicating in our heads, the two of us passed through Center Guy and came out on Inokashira Dori. From an outsider's perspective, do the two of us look like a brand new couple? Walking in silence, even looking at each other. Oh, she knew what you were thinking. Because if you let out a crazy loud gasp next to me, her eyes went wide and she looked up at me. Couple! No, it was just a random thought. Random thought! Oh god, then she also must know that he thought it was weird that she said about killing so casually. Dang.
Ah! Cousin, you have to go feel all over again, sis. He thought that Nishijoku had made a lovey-dovey confession to Kozupi.
Sorry. I knew it. It really does suck trying to think when someone's listening to every thought you have. Whenever I was talking to Kozupi, it'd probably be better for my overall health if I avoided any unnecessary delusions as much as possible.
So Kozupi once asked Nishijoku something. It's about last week when Nishijoku was on TV.
Oh boy. Even if I told you, you wouldn't believe me.
That's just an assumption.
Really? Oh, she was down in the crowd.
Kozupi was down below back when it happened.
Down below?
At Scramble Crossing in front of Hachika's ticket heats. Kozupi was just happening to pass by. Back then, Kozupi could hear it the whole time.
Ooh, so you basically know what was going on.
Kozupi could hear Nishijokun's voice. Stuff like, I want to see Nanami-chan and I gotta save her. Kozupi heard it all.
But did she also hear the part where you gave up? Yeah, what is her like, does she have to be seeing the person? Like, what is her distance on limit? Like, her limit on distance, I should say. I wonder. Did my inner voice really reach that far? It's a surprisingly long way from the roof of Oakfront to the ticket gate of the station. Can she just do it only for people she can see, or not? Oh, I see. It depends on, like, the strength of the feelings.
Yeah, I'm not alone. She's how strong Nishijokun's feelings were back then.
Huh. I guess Kozupi did understand. Really. I didn't cause such an uproar because I was planning to show off my ESP. Oh. Still going.
That's why Nishijokun does not have worth. Huh? Doesn't not know?
But in the end, it was all pointless. I put my own life before Nanami's, and at the very last second I escaped. Kozupi stopped before the entrance to Raft, and then while pointing at the entrance, she looked at me. That must have been where she wanted to take me. I didn't think there would be a place to rest inside Raft. What is Raft? Is it a department store? I see the sign right there. It was a small, cramped spot that was filled to the brim with customers. My legs were unconsciously shaking. The cheers and shouts I've heard that night at Scramble Crossing resounded inside my head. I don't want to go to places with lots of people. Once they go inside there, there'll be nowhere to run.
大丈夫だよ。
I'll be okay, says Nishijo-kun. In spite of how afraid I was, Kozuvi marched on ahead, ignoring me. I had no choice but to follow her as fast as my legs could take me, trying my best not to look at my surroundings. As we got on the escalator, Kozuvi looked back at me standing beside her. Behind her, she was standing one step higher than me, putting us about equal height.
ナナミちゃんは助かったんだよね。だったら西条くんが頑張ったおかげだよ。
Really? Nanami-chan was saved, wasn't she? Wow, that was all thanks to Nishijo-kun giving it all Nishijo-kun had. My power isn't what saved her. I might as well have done nothing at all.
屋上から手を伸ばしてたよね。
Nishijo-kun was reaching out real far on the rooftop, right?
何をしようとしたの？
What are you reaching for? Oh, she can talk about the D-sword.
ビョーンって飛ぼうと
Is she gonna
した
summon
の
hers?
かな？
Will you show Will you show me yours of how she mine you? Were you trying to jump and fly away with an eel? No. I was trying to get the sword. It was a delusional sword, and it blended right with the scenery I saw from the rooftop.
リソード？
Oh, a D-sword. Yeah, I got one of those. Uh-huh, D-sword. I was told that I could reach out and grab it, but I couldn't. Wait, what was that?
なんで
How do you? How do you? I shouted that aloud without thinking. A couple passing by on the escalator gave me an irritated look and frantically slapped my hand over my mouth. Kozuvi, how do you know what a D-sword is?
コズピーも持っているもん。
Because Kozuvi has one too. Didn't you see me carrying it around that one day? Ah! Oh, wow. She's gonna summon it. As soon as we got off the escalator on the 5th floor, Kozuvi casually raised her right hand above her head. It was like she was trying to shade herself from the radiant glare of the sun using her hand. As if we're running along her hand, light suddenly appeared in the air. No, it wasn't light. It was closer to lines. If I were to describe it, it'd be similar to wireframe. Come on, okay, this is like your freaking 3rd time seeing this, Takumi. Please believe that it's real. Countless rays of light intersected in the seemingly empty space, eventually forming a shape akin to that of a snowboard. And several streaks of blue light, more fiercely brilliant than any of the wireframe lines, ran entirely across of it. Kozubi then clasped her open hand. Dang, that is a brutal looking blade. Seriously. Immediately following this what had originally been wireframe, appearing as though a texture had been applied to it. Transformed into a massive, solid, seemingly cold to the touch metal plank.
ディソード
D-sword. Oh god, another fucking delusion! The shape was far too different than the one Senna and Ayase possessed. Yet even so, the aura about its body was exactly the same. It's too sinister to be called a board. It's like a fucking cleaver. It's too unaffected to be called a sword. But it's a pure, unadulterated savagery. One which intermingled with its destructive nobility. Yeah, she's a fucking berserker. She held it in the air with incredible ease. It was way too big to be swung around like that indoors. There were other customers around. If anyone were to get hurt, it'd be a total disaster. Kozumi's behavior was making me really nervous. I wasn't sure it was because I knew she was afraid. But Kozumi recklessly lowered his sword and spun around on the spot. She looked like she was having fun.
これが
Yeah, it does look
コズ
like a
ピーの剣だよ。
guillotine. This is Kozumi's sword!
悪い人をやっつけるのら。
Oh wow, that's a terrifying way of putting it, considering you're brutally murdering people. Oh, you're right. It does kind of look like a bottle opener. Although the bottles it opens are people.
It helps Kozubi beat up and down the valleys.
Beat up and down the baddies. Those words made me feel uneasy. Should I keep going, or is this a good place to stop? Something bothered me about them. Yep. And what I remembered was the smell. The smell of blood. I remembered the scene of the DQNs lying down in a pool of blood.
あんなひどいことする人たちは死んで当然だよ。プンプン。People who do horrible things like that deserve to die.
So they really were dead.
Nope. 生きてる価値もないけど、あんなゴキゴキな人たちは。
I could stop after the mall scene? Okay.
Even though this worthless cockroach had no reason to live, they're still alive.
Cockroaches?
Cockroaches.
Damn. Wow.
Oh, Kozubi really did want to kill them. I wanted to fucking murder.
Why'd she hold back then? I could feel pretty clearly where Kozubi's mind was when she said that. There was not a trace of malice within her. She just wanted to take revenge on the bad people who had wronged her. I didn't think there was anything inherently wrong with that.
Lately, Shibuya has been getting a lot more dangerous.
Oh my god, was that her who killed the last fucking Oh my god, wait, how did that guy die again? The most recent victim?
Like yesterday, some Kaiki were just trying to get me. So of course if he crashed, bang, beat them up.
This girl honestly seems pretty twisted, albeit in a different way than me.
Nishijo-kun, over here!
She apparently didn't mind that comment. Kozubi began to walk, her gigantic D-sword still in hand. She was pretty short and her arms were really thin. She didn't look like she could even lift a feather. Yet despite all these things, she didn't show any signs of her sword weighing her down. In fact, her steps were light and springy. I covered my eyes again and again each time the tip of the sword nearly collided with passing customers or products on display. Miraculously, though, it didn't end up hitting anything. We then arrived at a staircase. Is it here? Should it be here, Olga, or later on? It was dimly lit, and unlike the rest of the floor, there was no sign of anyone around. No one even approached the area. Oh, yeah, the most recent seem to have eaten their own hands. So, yeah, that's probably not... Yeah, that doesn't look like this. Like something she would do. Like yeah, she doesn't seem like she's into weird tortures. Like, just freaking quick to the point. Like, just brutally, like, fucking destroying people. My god. Well, Takumi's got himself a berserker. Oh, boy.
Yeah, I'm definitely the murder is okay of the fan group.
Oh my god, jeez. So yeah, is this where I should stop or later? It's okay to stop here. Oh, hello, Keko. Welcome to the stream. All right. Oh my god. Well, a lot happened today. Holy shit. Takumi finally is starting to believe more in. Now he has no choice but to believe that the powers are real. Like, oh my god. And we finally got to see what the foreign exchange girl's deal is. Wow. And Remy being a fucking traitor, working for Shogun. Oh my god. So much has happened. Wow. Okay, that. Jeez. I can't wait to play this again. So yeah, the on Tuesday will be Rowena, like always, and then another episode of this on Thursday. So until then, I will say so long, farewell, auf Wiedersehen, good night. You're all the sweetest of hearts. See ya.